most welcome global spoken English।
आप सभी आदरणीय श्रोता बंधुओं को हमारा सप्रेम नमस्कार, आदाब, सलाम। बहन भाइयों, अंग्रेजी की बढ़ती हुई जरूरतों को देखकर उसे नजरअंदाज नहीं किया जा सकता। अगर आप अच्छी नौकरी करना चाहते हैं या आप किसी इंटरव्यू में जाना चाहते हैं तो बगैर इंग्लिश के ये संभव नहीं है।
A very beautiful good morning to all of you. Good morning. Well, this is Mahmoud Markazi and I'm from Bihar. Right now I'm here to speak something in front of you. Before starting my speech, I would like to say thanks to all dear listeners. Today in this video, I would like to mention only two things, and this is very important, very essential if you lead your own life. You know, our life depends on our friends. Our life depends on our friends, which type of friend we have. Yesterday night I was watching Madarsa videos, and in his video he was mentioning that if we collect mud, it becomes a brick, and if we collect brick, it becomes a wall. If we collect wall, it becomes a room, and after that, if we collect room, then it becomes a house, which is very, very necessary and very essential for a family. If you don't have money, no matter. If you don't have delicious food, no matter. If you don't have money, for purchasing a traditional cloth, no matter. But if you don't have house, it's matter. It's essential for your family. It's very, very necessary for your family. If you wanna spend your life, if you wanna survive your life with your family, that is very necessary for you. So it's very necessary. Now I'm going to tell you only one story, and this is two friends story, and they were very close. And in this story, there is a lesson for all of us. In this story, there is a lesson for all of us. If you listen, carefully, and if you try to find out, if you cooperate me, there was a village, and two friends were living, and they were very close together. Whatever need to do, go to market, whatever he done, study, sleeping, talking, otherwise whatever he done, they both perform to each other. One day they both planned for a long tour, for going a long tour. It was a totally desert area, and it was a long tour. When they went there, there was a well. There was a two people. One was stronger, and second, one of them was very weak. And too much weak, I can't explain. The second people friends was, he was unable to lift up an empty bucket of water. He was unable to lift a mic. He was unable to lift anything. Too weak. He was too much weak. And another friend was, it was very strong, too much strong. But what will happen after reaching there? There was a wall, and they were feeling very thirsty. Then second friend was trying to, take out from the well some water while drinking, but while taking, he fell down in well. While taking, he fell down in well. But what happened next? But the second friend was, he was very weak, too much weak. As much as weak, I can't explain it how much he was weak. But even then, suddenly he took, a bucket and fell down in the well, and just starting to snitching, and thus starting to saving his friend's life. And he tried a lot of he as much as he can do, he performed. And after all, he saved his friend's life. Now question is that, how he can do? How? He was very weak. I can't explain how much he was very weak. He was unable to lift an empty bucket of water, but even then, he saved his friend's life from the wall. Even then, he took out his friend from the wall. Why? There is a reason. Question is not how he done. Question is that why he can do. Why? Because there was no one far and near to tell him, hey, you can't do. There was no one far and near to tell him you are unable to do, you can't do. Question is that. So very important question. The same situations we are facing in our life. We are making a plan. We are thinking that I'll become professor in my life. I'll become, IPS officer in my life. I'll become doctor in my life. We are just thinking. Just starting to thinking, some friends come. Mahmoud, I listened that you are going to become a professor in your life. Yeah. Oh, you can do, you can't do. They just, they're starting to demoralize. They started to misleading me. Even I didn't start working. Even I didn't study. But even then he is starting to demoralize. He is starting to, misleading me. This is the biggest problem. So why he can do? Because there was no one far and near to tell him, hey, you can't do. And there are a lot of people next of me. They always force me, you can't do, you can't do, you can't do, you are unable to do this, you have no ability to do this. So just think one thing, if you will be there, so what will you do? If no one will stop you, if no one will demoralize you, if no one will misguide you, so you can do or not. Yes or not. You can achieve your goal or not. Yes. Yes, I can do. Yes, of course I can do. Because there was no one far and near to tell him, hey, you can't do. You are too much weak. You are unable to lift, an empty bucket of water. So how can you lift your friend from the well? Because there are no one. It's confidence. Confidence. Because every person born in this world with an equal quality, which is confidence, is a talent. Just try to know your talent. Just try to know your confidence. What is your confidence level? You are able to do. You are able to do. You are going to do. But your friends, your family, someone, your close friends come, you can't do. Then you realize, yeah, really I can't. This is the biggest problem. This is the biggest myth. So our life depends on our friends. Which type of friend we have is depend. If you have a smoker friend, you become a smoker. If you have a sensitive friend, you become a sensitive man. If you have a drunk friend, you will start to drinking. If you have, a bastard friend, you can also transform yourself in a bastard. But if you have an intelligent person, if you have an intelligent friend, if you have a sensitive friend, if you have a sensible friend, then you can also you can also transform yourself, in an intelligently. So our life depends on our friends, which type of friends we have. So don't think that what people think about me and what he is seeing, what he is telling about me. Ignore all things. If you want to complete your dream, if you want to achieve your goal, then ignore all things. I don't care what you are thinking about me. I don't care what the people thinking about me. I don't care what they are telling about me. Just focus on your goal. What you want to become, what you want to achieve in your life, what you want to gain in your life. If you will start to focus, that what he is telling, and if you will starting to reply, all persons, then you can't complete your dream. Suppose that I am speaking here, I committed a lot of mistakes, and while speaking, Atal sir spoke and stop. Mahmoud, you commit mistake. Then I stop, and I began to reply. Atal sir, while during the speech, my speech will be destroyed. So don't think what people are thinking. Everything, will be, very weak in starting. Yeah, you will face very, very difficulty in your life, very, very problems in your way. Because success, does not come overnight. You was sleeping, the success come, hey Mahmoud, I'm here, sir, please open the door. Success does not come overnight. For success, you will have to do something. You will have to sacrifice a lot of things. You will have to sacrifice your friends. You will have to sacrifice your wishes. You will have to sacrifice. Because for getting something, you will have to lose something. For gaining something, you will have to sacrifice something. Everything has a reason in this world. So if you want to succeed in your life, then you will have to sacrifice. And you will have to ignore what they are thinking about me, what they are telling about me. I'm speaking here, very well. So how can I learn? Directly lost. It will take times. I give time, a lot of times. Then I'm able to speak. So don't think that what they are thinking about me, what people will think about me. Hey Mahmoud, I listen that you are living nowadays in a mall for just your English informations. Only for English you are living now. So how much you are able to speak? Just try to speak. So don't think that what people will think about you, don't care. It's your life. You will have to decide what to do, what not to do. You will have to decide, you will have to spend your life or you will have to enjoy your life. It's your life. And parents will not do anything. They are, if you consult with your parents, yeah, I want to become your doctor, then parents reply, yeah, okay, I'll give you money. Parents just a supporter. They're just a supporter. And teacher is also a supporter. Teacher is also a guider. Whatever you become, you will have to transform yourself. You will have to do yourself. So friendship is one of the most important thing in our life. Our life depends on our friend, which type of friend we have. So just try to make friend a sensitive. A sensitive. So I don't want to mention a lot of things because yesterday night I was very depressed and I don't know how, but in our whole body I'm feeling bad. Yeah. So I don't want to speak more and more because there are a lot of speakers, they have left. So I want to finish my topic. So if you want to gain something, remember one thing, only one thing. If you want to gain something, then you will have to sacrifice something. If you want to gain something, if you want to, become something in your life, then you will have to sacrifice something. Okay? So thanks for listening carefully.
बहन भाइयों, अंग्रेजी की बढ़ती हुई जरूरतों को देखकर उसे नजरअंदाज नहीं किया जा सकता। अगर आप अच्छी नौकरी करना चाहते हैं या आप किसी इंटरव्यू में जाना चाहते हैं तो बगैर इंग्लिश के ये संभव नहीं है। तो बहन भाइयों, देर किस बात की, नए बैच के लिए एडमिशन ओपन हो चुका है।